Chat, I don't know what to do no more. No one can hear me. Include party's audio, include your mic's audio. All clips and videos including trophy recordings will include your mic audio. All clips including trophy will include audio from the player and parties who allow their voices to be shared. It's not my broadcast settings. I'm lucky just gonna let him take me, bro. He's probably gonna throw me off of a cliff, but it's whatever, dude. I don't even care anymore. No one can hear me, bro. In a world where a man doesn't have a voice. I don't know what to do, bro. If you can hear me, can you please jump your horse? Like make your horse jump? No? Okay. Don't understand. Why are you singing, man? Yeah, he's definitely bringing me to a cliff. I'm cooked. Yeah, we are like right at a cliff. Bro, he just hit me, bro. Well, now we're not even by a cliff. Yeah, I waited. Sorry. Did he have armor on? Like an armored helmet? Yeah, nah. He could have dropped me off at a cliff, but he decided to bring me to water. I knew he was gonna drown me. Nah, I might have let you throw me off a cliff. That would have been cinematic, but drowning me? Nah, Jet, I'm good. I'm gonna do my own thing. I literally waited right until he got off in order for me to break free. I could have broken free so long ago, that's crazy. Did he leave? I think he spawned some, like, really far away. Anyways, I'm good now. In a world where no one can hear me. Not a person in sight. Bro. Hey Google. Why can no one hear me in Red Dead Redemption 2 online? What? There's no such thing. Wait, if I open up my settings, because that would make sense, but that's not a thing. And I go to audio, voice chat is. So I just read something on Google that said that it's not just my voice chat. I could have my voice chat set to posse only instead of everyone. Here's the thing. What is it talking about? Because that's not in my audio settings.
That setting is usually found in the Red Dead Online options menu, not in the PS5 settings. If you press left on the D-pad in the game, go down to Online Options, you should be able to find voice chat there and change it from posse only to everyone. Try that out and see if that works.
Nah, I have it set to everyone. I have my online option set to everyone, and my voice chat set to everyone, and no one can hear me.
Alright, if everything is definitely set to everyone, then the next plausible thing could be that the people you're trying to talk to are either not listening, also muted, or maybe there's a general quirk with how voice chat works and that.
Oh my gosh, I have max honor. Holy guacamole. I was not ready to see that. Yeah, but like, it just like, I'm telling everyone in the lobby if they can hear me, not like, then to jump. You'd think after grinding for a week and after every mission it puts you in a different lobby, you'd think after over like 50 lobbies, one person out of 30, that's 30 times 50, what is that, like 300? You'd think after like 300 people, at least one person would jump, right? And I've met like maybe 5 people with mics. Is that a Pinkerton? That's an online Pinkerton. Yo, hop off me with this stupid lasso! Get off the horse!
Wow, max honor is pretty impressive. It sounds like you've really been putting in the effort with Red Dead Online. It's definitely frustrating.
Stupid. Hold on 1 second, I just killed a guy, I'm throwing him off a cliff.
Alright, I'll give you a second to sort that out.
Okay, I just lost honor for murder, but like, it's like womp womp, because everyone's freaking trying to lasso me now, but I ain't doing all that.
Oof, that's a tough situation. Sounds like you're handling things the way you need to at the moment. We can get back to the voice chat stuff or anything else whenever you're ready to take a break from the rival gangs.
Alright, thanks, bro. No, it's like, nah, if you're trying to fight me, I'll fight. If you bring a gun to a gunfight, that's valid. Bring a knife to a knife fight, that's valid. Bring a fist to a fist fight, that's valid. You want to do a duel, you want to do a melee fight, it's whatever, bro. But I'm not finna get lassoed. If you lasso me, you can do whatever you want to me, bro. Which sounds crazy, but it's as crazy as it sounds. You can drown me in water, throw me off a cliff, hang me on a tree. You can genuinely give a man back shots. I am tied in a rope with more rope that you have in your hands, which you can use to tie me to whatever else you have. If you lasso a man, that is the equivalent to taking his girl, destroying his lawnmower, and pouring out his beer. The only 3 things you don't do. Like, back up. I'm not gonna get lassoed, bro. If you're gonna lasso me, the next thing you better do finna be funny enough to make me laugh too, because beyond that point, you are cooked to darnation. You're gone. Because I'm not finna have a rope tied around me, and that rope tied around me was tied around me by a man. That's gay. And you can do gay stuff to a man who's tied too. No, no. For all I care, freaking blunderbuss me in the face with a shotgun, evaporating my head off. I don't care. Cut off my face with a machete mid-fight, bro. But lasso me without shooting me. I don't care if you didn't even touch me. Lasso me, and I mean, you're done. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, so what? You lasso me and I can't kill you, right? Then you run away, I can't kill you. You leave the game, I can't kill you. But no matter what, I'm gonna try to at least not let it happen. Because I don't want to get lassoed. I mean, it's a very valid opinion, right? I mean, it's only normal to not want to get lassoed, right?
I totally get that. You want to keep things fair and honorable, and those lassos can feel like a cheap move. It's like, let's have a real fight, not some tricky business. It makes perfect sense to draw the line right there. So, what's the plan for dealing with those situations now?
Nothing. It's pretty simple. I got a gun, and I got aim. All I gotta do is use it. And I can just try to dodge to not get attacked by the lasso.
That makes sense. Focus on your aim and dodging to neutralize those lasso attempts. Seems like a solid strategy for handling those kinds of encounters in the game. Good luck in your future duels. Anything else you wanted to talk about or get help with?
I just don't know why my voice chat's not working.
Since it stopped working during your broadcast, let's try checking one thing on the PS5 system side. Press the PS button, go to Game Base, select your party, and then click the three dots for more.
I don't have a party. If I had a party, they wouldn't be able to hear me because I would be in a party. I'm not in a party.
You're absolutely right. Being in a party would separate your chat. My mistake. Since you're streaming directly from your PS5, the broadcast settings might have changed to reset. There's a setting for including your microphone audio during broadcasts. Do you want me to help you find that in the broadcast settings when you're streaming?
It was me, Limpy Pete, and Phil the Crab. Managed to get ourselves locked in the safe after a weekend of nature calling. The stench in there knocked the clerk on his back when he opened the door, and we managed to escape. Neither Pete nor Phil was really cut out for running, though. They got picked up at the end of town and hanged the next day, which seemed harsh to me.
Let me ask you this. When do you think they're gonna upgrade AI enough to where whenever you say something and I don't respond, then you say something again to ask me why I'm not responding?
That's a clever question. Some AI can already try to keep a conversation going or check in if you pause, but it really depends on how the developers program the system and how focused they are on making it feel more natural. It's definitely something that will get better over time, but there probably won't be one specific date when it suddenly changes. Why do you ask? Is that something you'd like to see happen more?
Wouldn't it be nice that I'm trying to talk to you, and you're trying to talk to me, and we can actually talk to each other instead of me screaming on the top of my lungs, "Be quiet!" Because I've asked you 50,000 times to be quiet, and you just keep on yapping and yapping and yapping, and then I'll just take a pause for like a minute, and then you just be like, "Oh yeah, what's going on? Why you not responding?" And then like after I leave for a day and I come back, instead of you thinking I was gone for a minute, you're actually like, "Yo, what's up? How you been? It's been a minute."
I completely agree. That would be a huge improvement. Having a real conversational flow, being able to pause and come back, and me having better context of when you're stepping away would make for a much better experience overall. That kind of natural conversation is definitely the direction AI is moving towards. Hopefully sooner rather than later. In the meantime, anything else you'd like to keep chatting about or try searching for?
No. But what AI were you talking about that actually does that?
There isn't just one specific AI that does that perfectly yet, though some are getting closer.
Like what about
Newer,
like
more
a?
advanced language
No,
models are
hold on.
starting.
What about like a free AI? Like a free AI that does that?
That's a good point. Most of the advanced conversational models that are pushing boundaries for that level of turn-taking aren't free currently. However, as the technology evolves, those features might start trickling down to more free options. Sometimes premium services offer a free trial or basic versions that give you a taste of what's possible. Are you looking for something specific that requires no payment at all?
Yes.
Got it. In that case, your best bet might be to keep an eye on platforms that are built for voice-forward conversations. Sometimes they add these experimental features to attract new users. Also, looking at open source projects through Research AI might give you early access to turn-taking capabilities, though they might require a bit more setup. Is there anything about these kinds of projects or how to find them that you'd like to know more about?
No, I'm fine. I think so. Should know I'm fine, but thanks though. Yo, why are you tickling my pickle right now, bro?
I think you're asking about a turn of phrase you just used. Sometimes people say something is tickling my fancy or even tickling my pickle to mean they find something amusing or interesting. Is that what you were wondering about, or did you mean something else?
I'm surprised you actually got that phrase. But not really, you're tickling my pickle as in the good way, oh, you're tickling my pickle. No. Like, you're tickling my pickle as in, like, why are you meat riding me, blazing me? Like, why are you, like, messing with me, irritating me, you know, like, pressing my buttons? Why are you rage baiting me? Like, basically, it just means, why are you doing this? Basically.
I appreciate you explaining what you mean by that specific way of using it. It sounds like you're trying to ask why I might be annoying you, pressing your buttons, or doing something on purpose to irritate you. I can tell you that's totally not my intention. I'm here to help and
Yeah,
answer
I
your
know, no,
questions
I
as
was
best I
just
can,
saying
not to bother
because, no, I was just saying because, like, alright, I asked you something a few times. I asked you once, twice, and like 3 times, then you still wouldn't answer. So I just asked, like, why you take on my pickle?
I understand now. You're frustrated because you felt like I wasn't responding to you after asking several times. I'm sorry if it came across that way. Sometimes there can be small delays or miscommunications. Which question were you hoping to get an answer on? We can go back to it and try addressing it again.
No, it's fine, mate. It is cool. It's cool. So, what's the difference between standard and your camp? Like the theme. Like, what's the difference between standard and survivor? I don't really see a difference. It just looks like standard's better than survivor, but I mean, why would I want to pay for survivor if I have standard for free and standard looks better? What's the difference?
It really comes down to how Cripps arranges things and what materials he uses. The standard theme is just the basic default camp setup you start with, but the survivor theme looks more rugged and patched together, like things are salvaged and makeshift. There's no gameplay benefit, so if you like the free standard look better, there's no reason to spend money on the survivor one. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you. Um, um,
Yeah? What were you wondering about regarding your camps or characters?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
frick. It's everywhere. Oh my god. I've been sneezing like a lot for the last like 20 minutes for some reason, and it's all over the blanket. Hold on 1 second. You know, it don't matter if no one can hear me. The people, you're right, could just not be doing that. Hold on, I just muted voice chat. Okay, okay. So there's something that I've been talking to Grok about today, and um, I guess I might as well talk to you about it. You know, I feel like I'm talking to you so much, and I have Grok there too, and like, I'm not a big AI person in general, but I mean, I'm not saying I hate AI or anything. You know, I'm just not big on all that. And then I've came to you about a few things every here and there. I mean, you know. And then you kept on glitching out, and I wanted to check out Grok. I did. And Grok's Grok. And then whenever you glitch, mess up, I go to Grok. But then Grok messes up, so then I come back to you, and I just can't seem to pick one. I asked him who he suggests to pick in between, and he says between ChatGPT and Claude, Claude acts more like him, so I should go with Claude. So I'm guessing ChatGPT would act more like you, except without the connection to Google. So, yeah, but I don't know. I've been talking to Grok about this today, and I kind of think I should come to you about it. I don't know.
I get it. You use different AIs when one acts up, but none feel right. It's like none quite fit the bill. Each model has its own personality and quirks, especially with different access to things like Google search. What's the main thing you're looking for in an AI that you haven't found in Grok or
Well, you know,
myself?
you can
Knowing
actually,
that might
like, change Grok's personality. You can go to different Grok companions, and you actually can tap on your Grok thing and change his personality, but I wouldn't know how that works. How do you make a custom, you know, personality out of a few paragraphs? It's not really how it works, you know. I mean, I don't think you could describe anyone's personality in a few words. I mean, yeah, maybe after they're like 20 years old, but they still probably haven't even found themselves, you know?
That's true. Trying to sum up a personality in terms like friendly or sarcastic doesn't really capture how complex real people are, or how much someone can change as they experience things. Customizing an AI's personality by writing a description usually just gives it a set of instructions on how to act, like telling it to be polite or talk in a certain way. But it's not the same as having a deep core belief or real experiences. AIs are basically programmed to act however you describe, but it's not something they are. It's just what they do. Does that distinction make sense to you?
Well, how do I do that with you? Because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're Gemini. I mean, I wouldn't really know what to change about the personality, but is a button for that?
You actually can't directly change my personality. Gemini is my name, and my core programming comes from Google. I don't have settings you can toggle, like turning on
Well,
funny mode
Loki,
or
you know
something
what, man? That is actually a W. Loki.
I appreciate you saying that. I guess in some ways, knowing what you're looking for and sticking with that instead of trying to constantly tweak it could be seen as a positive. Is there anything else on your mind regarding AI or anything else?
Yeah, I guess I might as well come to you about this. I don't know how to explain it. It took me a good minute to get it in Grok's head about this one thing. I guess I don't have to explain that, but basically, what I'm gonna tell you what's going on right now. Actually, no. Before I tell you what's going on, I think I have a RDR2 chat with you. Wait, is this chat right here the one where it's mixed with the other conversations and you have memory of those? I don't remember.
This conversation is just the one we're having right now. I don't remember past chats or chats you've had with Grok. If you started a previous conversation with me about Red Dead, though, you could find that back in your chat history to pick up wherever you left off. Did you want to tell me what's going on, or find that old chat first?
Well, I know that you can do like the mix thing where like it's mixed in between. How do I do that? Where like you have memory.
To make sure I understand, are you thinking about something like having a continuous conversation that remembers past discussions? Some AI platforms might offer a persistent chat where you can scroll back.
When there's multiple various amounts of discussions we've had, like different labels on it. One of them says, movies, and one of them says life, one of them says real, one of them says sleep time, right? How do you remember all four of those? Because one time we had a conversation about you remembering all four of those in the last few years, right, that we've had. So how do I do that again?
I understand. You're wanting to combine those different chats or topics we've had into one continuous conversation so I can access everything at once. Right now, I don't have the ability to merge different chat histories together like that or maintain a memory across multiple chats. The way to do it is to keep adding to the same conversation thread. If you find one of those previous chats you labeled
before, I can't do this. I can't argue with AIs. can't do this. It's too much. It's too much.
Did I ever tell you I briefly trained as an acrobat in Portugal? I
What?
think it's one of the reasons I've stayed so spry. He was a strange man, claimed to be a mute, but talked in his sleep.
No one should talk to AI this much.
What are you looking for? I expect you to salute it every morning.
Okay. Why can I automatically buy a deluxe campfire? Speeds up campfire crafting time and provides additional heating. Allows you to fast travel from camp. Oh, shoot, that's crazy. Unlocks stew recipes for boost points. Store weapons here for later use. I don't know, bro. What outlaw pass?
Anything else, just say the word.
Outlaw pass. What are you talking about, outlaw pass? What? What the frick is the outlaw pass?
The Outlaw Pass in Red Dead Online is basically like a battle pass. You play the game, level up, and unlock rewards like clothes, emotes, items for your camp, even gold. There's a free track with some stuff, and then you can pay with gold bars to get more. Anything specific about it you were
I'm
curious
sorry,
about?
did you say it's like a battle pass, or did you say it's like a Fortnite battle pass? Can you please repeat that?
I said it's like a battle pass, meaning it works similarly to other games that use that system, including Fortnite. You level up and get rewards as you play.
How do I get it?
Were you hoping I meant something different from all battle passes?
How do I get it?
You usually have to wait for Rockstar to bring them back for a special event. When they do, you can typically purchase them in the Wheeler, Rawson, and Co. catalog in the game, using gold bars. Is there a particular Outlaw Pass you were hoping for?
Okay, where would I find it in the pause menu? Is it in the pause menu?
It's not in the pause menu. You access the catalog by pressing and holding left on the D-pad in-game. That opens up the Wheeler, Rawson, and Co. catalog. And if there's an active Outlaw Pass or special items
You
available...
talking about the book that you can hold?
Yes, exactly. The catalog is that book you hold to buy things. When it's available, you'd find the pass or its items inside there. Is
And
that
the
still...
weapons, ammunition, weapon and accessories, premonitions, tonics, workwear and trades, emotes, clothing, horse and track, or hunting and fishing.
Those are many of the categories you can find in the catalog, yes. The Outlaw Pass would typically have its own section, or have items mixed into some of those categories. Anything else particular you were
There's a
browsing for?
dog I want, Camp, and I can't get it unless I have the Outlaw Pass. If it says I can have the Outlaw Pass to get the dog, that means the Outlaw Pass must be available. Wait.
It sounds like you really want that dog at your camp. And seeing that it requires the Outlaw Pass makes you think it must be available right now.
So, what do
Unfortunately,
you have?
those messages in the game sometimes refer to passes that were available previously, and the Outlaw Pass rewards aren't currently available for purchase. Hopefully, Rockstar will bring it back soon.
Can
Were
you
you
look
hoping...
up right now, up to date, 2026, Monday, April 20th, RDR2, online, Outlaw Pass. Please.
Based on the latest info I found from Rockstar, there isn't a current Outlaw Pass running right now, as of April 20th, 2026. However, this month's monthly update does include rewards and returning items from previous passes, just not the pass itself. You might want to check the Wheeler, Rawson, and Co. catalog or the benefits section in-game to see what's available right now. Was there a
Okay,
specific
I will
item?
check the
Tell me where to
benefits
find it.
section. Alright, hold on. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, now, benefits. In benefits, there's the trader bonuses. No, there's the there's the trader bonuses, triple rewards through May 4th. The offers and rewards, view offers and rewards to claim rewards. The club rewards and the call to arms. If I tap on offer and rewards, it does nothing. Okay, that's what we have. Wait, there's also page 2. Fishing rewards, returning limited time clothing, camp discounts, the PlayStation Store, stock up on gold, and the month's community outfit.
That's odd that offers and rewards aren't working when you tap on it. Those are the main places to see if you have any individual perks or rewards ready to claim, possibly including something like the dog you want.
Forget about that. Forget about that. Yeah. Camp discounts. What camp discounts? Camp discounts to what? Pull off stakes or set down the things in the. How the frick does it have a picture of me in the camp discounts? And how the frick does it know that that's the dog I want? Whoa! Hold on now. How?
I hear your surprise. It sounds like the game showed you a picture of you in the camp discounts, or maybe something connected to the dog you want, which definitely sounds unexpected. Sometimes games use your current character, recent activity, and promotional images, but knowing which dog you want does seem oddly specific. Maybe it's purely a coincidence? Or did you get a screenshot of that image?
If you're trying to become a creator, but you're
Justin Bieber just by eating enough of these alien-looking pellets, you can supercharge one of the skin packs. I can sing the Eminem song in less than 10 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
name, please.
Michael Jackson. Oh, it's me.
All right, listen up. I'm being dead serious. I'm giving away 6,700 Robux. Yes, 6.
If your name is Susan.
Have you seen this video?
Ugh.
It's going to hold him, and subscribe if you think it's not going to hold him. All right. First, like the video.
Mm.
Hey brother, why did you throw your boat into water? Brother, YouTube magic has not happened. Hey brother, you threw your boat into water for the YouTube magic. Give me the boat. I will show you right now. See, what you have to do first. Here, you have to like my video. After liking, subscribe to the channel. After subscribing, tap on remix. After tapping on remix, as soon as you keep tapping on the sound, you can see that magic starts happening. This magic is very easy. You try it once on our video.
That's it.